welcome back to Living Local. When summer arrives, nobody celebrates it better than the Swedes. A local Illinois community rich in Swedish heritage is ringing in the season with its popular annual event. Joining with me is Todd DeDecker, correct? And the studio tells us all about Bishop Hill's Midsommar Music Festival. So just kind of talk a little about what the Midsommar Music Festival is and what you guys got going on this year.
Well, Midsommar is one of the most popular holidays in Sweden. It's after a long winter, they're celebrating the longest day of summer with music, dancing, eating, and maypole dancing. And Bishop Hill was started by Swedes in 1846, so we honor that Swedish holiday with our own Midsommar Music Festival, which starts tomorrow.
Okay, excellent.
And it starts at 11 o'clock and goes till 8 o'clock. So hopefully we'll have nice weather during the course of the day, of course. And all these activities are free, paid for by various sponsors and grant money. It's a very fun, family-friendly event. We start off with the Black Hawk Pipes and Drums, performing at 11 a.m. at the Village Park. They're from the Quad Cities area. And then we have a lunch break. We have 3 restaurants in town to choose from.
Ooh, there you go.
And then 1 p.m. we have the Orient Community Band. But it's a 30-piece band that plays a lot of different songs of Americana. And again, we try to get different music groups of a lot of different variety for a lot of different tastes. So at 2 p.m. we switch to country music with Chicago Farmer. And then, of course, we have to throw in a little Scandinavian with the 3 p.m. concert with the Northern Band from Chicago.
Excellent. Now, how long has the Bishop Hill been holding this festival?
Well, in Sweden, Midsommar has been going on for centuries, since pagan times. And we've been doing it in Bishop Hill for decades. It's one of the first festivals that we started in Bishop Hill. And after the music in the park, then we switched to the maypole decorating. That's a very Scandinavian tradition where you decorate a maypole, and everyone can join in and help decorate. We have a parade up to the colony school where we actually do ring dancing around the maypole like they're doing right now in Sweden and Norway and Finland. And it's a unique activity. It's a fun activity. It's something that all ages can join in on. And then after we do the maypole dancing, we throw in a little bit of something for our rural roots. We're having a barn dance. We're calling it outdoor dance this year. Because we're going to go back in the park and have contemporary line dancing and square dancing in the park gazebo.
Wow, that sounds like a full list of activities going on tomorrow. And even though it's going to be hot out there for your Saturday, we're talking temperatures in the lower 90s. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of blasts. And you mentioned that Swedish maypole celebration. I know you're talking about there's a lot of dancing going around. You said ages. People can go in and enjoy it and everything like that, right? Just go a little bit more in detail and kind of exactly what is it? Because somebody at home will be like, ooh, that sounds interesting, but what are you going to be doing exactly?
Well, besides the concerts and the maypole dancing, we bring in local flowers. We decorate this big pole. It's kind of in the shape of a cross with rings on it. And again, the maypole tradition goes back centuries. In fact, it's go back so long back in history, we're not sure how it got started. But we decorate the maypole, and there are certain dances you do around the maypole to celebrate the beginning of summer and the end of winter. Because in Sweden, they had long winters. They're ready to party after being indoors all winter time. And then we will have people there to teach. You don't have to be experienced in ring dancing. We'll have people there to walk you through the ring dancing. And by the end of the ring dancing, we'll have like 3 or 4 rings, up to 5 rings going around the maypole, like some of the pictures you're showing your viewers right now. And they'll be so expert they won't be running into each other as the rings crisscross each other. But you mentioned the hot weather. We do have some indoor activities that are in air conditioning.
Perfect. You're going to need it tomorrow. That's
so.
For sure.
At 12:30 in the dairy building, we have a workshop going on. You don't have to register. You don't have to pay. It's being conducted by a Northern Band if you want to learn about Swedish folk dancing. And then a couple of authors, Mary Davis Sayer and Jennifer Stephen Paulson, are doing a book signing at the Prairie Arts Center, at the Boston National Archives. They're having fika, which is Swedish for coffee break.
Wow.
So you can go in there and get coffee, get water. Kids can make a hobby horse. And
sounds like just a lot of activities going on.
And then I have to mention we have a whole bunch of stores in town, 17 business stores, and we have 7 museums.
Excellent.
So,
Well,
you know, the town of Bishop Hill is like 130 people. So per capita, we have more museums than any town in Illinois.
well, that sounds like a lot of fun going on tomorrow. A lot of local events, you know, I think, everything going on. So, of course, you can always learn more about the Midsommar Music Festival and everything else happening at the Bishop Hill at visitbishophill.com.